Hello and welcome to FAD Radio with me, Brad.
And me, Perchy. Today we'll be discussing the weekend's fixtures as well as several other incidents.
We will also be welcoming James Beck to the studio later on to discuss the Friday night Leeds game.
Well, we'll start with the big game, and the fact I'm here shows that Newcastle didn't lose.
Yeah, at least they didn't lose. We've still got a show going on. But it nearly wasn't after TOA got sent off. What do you make of that?
Well, I think if TOA goes, Larson has to go. I think they're very similar tackles. I don't think either are particularly malicious.
No, I didn't want to. I wanted him to get sent off, but in a way, it wasn't a red card, to be honest.
I think it ruined the game because before then it was a really good game.
It was end to end, yeah.
I was saying to a friend in the pub, it was good football, and that's rare in the time we had derby. And it just turned into a typical derby, really.
Yeah, I thought Sunderland didn't really create much chances apart from obviously their goal, which
it wasn't really a chance. Denver Bar's now there.
No to do for him. Second top scorer, really.
He's now Sunderland's second top scorer. I think we played well. I think Kabay, we scored it early.
Yeah, it was a great goal. Great finish.
Kabay finished well after a great week internationally. So really, he's had a good week.
It's been a good week all round, really, hasn't it? Yeah, for Newcastle, they moved up in the table, moved above Liverpool, didn't they?
Yeah, now top of the bottom half, which is great.
Yeah, which is great achievement.
It was good to see Colaccini back in the team, apart from he had to go off.
Oh, Alan Partridge likened him to Bobby Moore.
I think the matureness he shows on the pitch is similar, and the way he goes about his business is similar. I can see that.
No. That's all I got to say. Nowhere near. You can't liken anyone to Bobby Moore, especially for Fabrizio Colaccini with his stupid dangly hair, whatever, like.
But the way he went about his football, the calmness.
Yeah, I admit it was good, but nowhere near.
No, it's what he does week in, week out. It's his captaincy, it's his leadership.
Not to Bobby Moore's side. Yes, he's a good player, but not Bobby Moore.
What did you make of the malicious chanting from the Sunderland fans towards Stephen Taylor?
Oh, it was disgusting. I
actually think to some degree what they were saying was worse than racism.
Well, it's at least on par.
You can't say, we wish you were dead.
No. It's at least on par.
It's on par. Then there was other it's sort of things that you want to cut out the game.
Yeah, that's you need to.
Martin O'Deill's came out and condemned them who chanted it.
Oh, it was you can't get away with stuff like that in football.
So it ended. Sunderland won. Newcastle won.
Were you happy with it?
Yep, that's fine. I think we just need to develop and hopefully get 3 points next week against what is a very good West Brom side.
Yeah. Speaking of West Brom, they lost 2-1 to Man City.
It was a thrilling game.
Well, at the end of the day, I was disappointed not to get the point, but we've gave the champions a really good game. It just shows our intent and progression over the last few seasons. We're still sick from the league. I take a good performance.
Yeah, I agree. I know Milner was sent off, but they're the champions. They're still a good side. Even with 10 men, they've got
it just
players who are worth the amount of your squad.
It just shows how confident West Brom are currently, because even at the end, we still went for the win. Where maybe we should have held on to the point, but we whipped them across. Yeah,
definitely should have tried to stick for the win.
But it just shows.
Shane Long opened the score with a really good goal.
Oh, we just seen it. It was cracking. Odom Wingy had a Wingy Long partnership.
I seen him at St James's last year, and they're a tremendous partnership.
Like it, yeah.
Tremendous.
It was a good game at St James's, wasn't it?
3-2.
Cracking game, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
But
Eden Dzeko, super sub.
Yeah, I admit he's come on, finished 2 goals very well.
He's now only behind Defoe in Premier League history for goals off the bench.
Yeah. But it was a great finish the second.
Do you think he deserves more starts, or would you keep him to the super sub role?
I like him as a player. I think maybe he deserves a few more starts after the 2 goals, I'd say.
We'll move on to the other Manchester club, and Manchester United, who had a thrilling game against Stoke City.
Yeah, fortunately against Stoke. I was expecting Stoke to be more solid at the back.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But they started the game so well. Rooney scored no own goal, but Stoke were on top.
Yeah,
forced a couple of top saves out of the game.
Rooney scored a terrific hat trick in that game, really, didn't he? It was fantastic header, 2 headers and
own goal.
Michael Kightly scored for Stoke.
It was a good goal, but they were unfortunate. Robin Van Persie and Welbeck's goals.
When you've got Rooney, Welbeck and Van Persie up front, you need
2 England internationals and probably the best striker in the Premier League in Van Persie on his day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll move on to the Arsenal-Norwich match.
Norwich finally got their first win. Probably the best performance of the season.
It was a great performance. That Holt goal was outstanding. Minoni's made a decent enough save to get down, but I don't know. The defence was obviously sleeping, and Holt's come in there, tapped it.
Sebastian Bassong, former Newcastle player, Garrido, the whole back line just was
even
on another level.
Tetney T in midfield absolutely bossed it.
I haven't really seen much of him, but I think he played very well.
It was one of the first times I've seen him. He done
very well.
A very good job. Arsenal didn't even look like scoring during the game. I don't think.
No, Wenger's came out and said it's their worst game of the season.
Well, I can understand.
But at least they welcomed back Jack Wilshere.
Gervinho looked like he had a good game. He looks like he's got a bit of pace about him. He's got that match-winning ability, that flair, that pace. Yeah. I like him as a player. In other news, Swansea got their first win of the season not first win of the season. First win since August as Wigan continues to struggle.
Yeah, but we know Wigan. They'll always struggle, but they'll come through in the end.
Pablo Michu and Emerson Boyce Screamer with.
Pablo Hernandez got the other Swansea goal, but Cody had a goal ruled out for offside, and it was very close. Very close.
Liverpool beat Reading 1-0 at Anfield.
It's good. They've got their first win at Anfield, and it was a great finish from the young lad. I've not always been his biggest fan, but that was a great finish.
Yeah, it was a great finish. Chelsea 4, Tottenham 2.
What a game. What a game. I predicted the score of that game.
No. You predicted a 1-0 Tottenham win.
But then after you prompted me, I decided to change my mind.
What do you think of Chelsea? Title contenders?
Definitely. When you've got Mata, Hazard, Lampard,
Oscar,
Torres, Oscar,
Drogba.
What
about Drogba? Is Drogba still there, Percy?
He's still there. He's still there in heart, but
no,
they very much deserve that win.
Definitely.
Yeah.
West Ham continued their good start to the season with a 4-1 win over Southampton, who continues to struggle.
When you've got the same back four as you did when you were in League One, it's like a romantic fairy tale, but it's not going to work.
It's not going to work. No, Fulham beat Villa 1-0 and Everton drew 1-1 with QPR.
Yeah, we watched the QPR game. What did you make of the Stephen Pienaar red card?
No, 2 yellows. I think it was very harsh.
I think the second yellow may not have been a second yellow.
It didn't look like contact, but if he did make contact, which the ref obviously thought it was.
I think it was for. It wasn't for the maliciousness. I think it must have been for the amount of fouls.
Yeah, it must have been. Because he did make a few during the game. I think it was warned about 5 minutes beforehand. So
I think it was literally
you can understand.
It was just a referee going, "That's enough.
Yeah.
I'm the boss on this pitch." And he's an unexperienced Premier League ref. He's more used to the Football League.
And speaking of the Football League, Bolton made a terrific comeback against Bristol City.
Yeah, we thought they were dead. Got it 2-0.
Yeah, we were watching Gillette Sox Saturday.
Davies opened the scoring for a tremendous goal before netting a penalty, and then Bolton came back strong.
Petrov, 82nd minute.
Yeah, and
we've got breaking news on the Bolton job. David Freeman's been approached, hasn't he?
He's been approached, and he's done a tremendous job at Crystal Palace, and he's kept developing the young players, and that's the sort of thing Bolton are going to need to do.
They obviously want to look for.
Yeah, that's what they're going to have to do. But now we've got our special guest to welcome.
We now welcome James Beck into the FAD studio for his views on the Leeds game on Friday night.
Yeah, cheers for having me, lads. It's nice to be here.
We need another famous star to join us. The James Beck show is already starred on YouTube, and the link will be underneath this show, so you can all enjoy it.
Yeah, it's basically Matty and Ryan, whoever off the Sports Journal course, want to come in and make me look a twallop. Is that a word? A twallop. Just basically, they've just mocked my life, and it's just basically having a laugh at what I do.
But this is a chance for you to take your sports journalism seriously.
Yeah.
What do you make of the Leeds 1-1 draw?
I'm happy with the draw. The goal was brilliant from Tong, but what happened with Kirkland was very bad. To be honest. To get labelled as animals by Dave Jones, it was one person.
We're going to move on to that now. Yeah. What did you make of the situation?
Yeah, I'm like I said with the lads. It'd be different if like 10 Leeds fans were kicking the hell out of Kirkland, but with just one silly Leeds fan who's got banned from every club.
Especially since he was from Gloucestershire.
Yeah. They're all hooligans around there. They all go around beating people up. They all go around in the tractors, smacking one another. Get off my land. Yeah, so it's anyone from Yorkshire.
Where do you think Leeds are going to finish in the table this year?
Playoffs, definitely. I can't see us going up second or first.
What do you make of Neil Warnock as manager?
I love Neil Warnock. I love Simon Grayson, and I thought he was sacked harshly, but he managed with what he got, to be honest.
Yeah.
He gave him so much, and he only managed with what he got. He was only available to get frees and loans in.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. What
And
do you make?
Bates won't give him any money. So now Warnock's winning, and he's given a bit of money. But
What do you make of the current crop of players compared to the likes of Olivier Decourt, Roque Jr.
Roque,
and
Ratherby,
Batty.
Roque Jr. Oh god, it's different. You know, like just compare. I don't like comparing them to him because it makes me sad. To be honest, we had Viduka. And then, and we ended up with Trezor Candle, Michael Ricketts, or Enoch Shinomi.
Candle just signed.
You had him?
Yeah.
Conference club. Candle.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's one. I think it's the same as Matlock Town's division. I used to go and watch them.
Where do you think the team needs strengthening if you're going to?
Over the past years, it's been defence, but we're all right now.
Danny Mills needs to come.
Danny Mills definitely, and Gary Kelly, and Radovic. Just get them all back.
Dominic Matteo.
Matteo definitely. Like the past couple of years, we scored a lot of goals, but
realistically, who would you sign in?
I'd love Beckford back, but he's not going to happen. Bates won't let him come back for some reason.
What's your opinion on Dan Bates? Some claim him to be a hero.
People on our course claiming to be a hero, but they just try and wind me up to get Basically, this leads on to the James Beck show. They're trying to get a reaction out of me. And usually the reaction's funny, I don't know why. But yeah, they use the Bates thing for me to say like Gior or Jesus.
So why do you dislike Bates?
Well, where do I begin?
Somewhere, hopefully. Otherwise, it's a pointless radio station.
Just basically he's a con man. I know I've said this a lot, and I get mocked for saying he's a con man, but he's a con man. The money, he bought part share of a company which bought us. You alright, Brad?
I'm going to say alright, Brad, in the middle of the thing. I can cough now.
Edit's better. Let's go bloopers. I thought you were dying. I thought you were dying.
You didn't look like you were about to die.
You look like a chicken who goes,
We'll get serious now, so we can edit this whole bit out.
Cut this bit.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Bates basically he owned part share of a company which bought Leeds United, which put us in administration, and then the money he got back from selling our top players, he bought Leeds United back. Yeah. So he got the money from selling our players from the club to buy the full rights to Leeds United, which he now owns. And then he just carried on selling our youth, like Delph, for example, Fabian Delph, Johnny Howson, Snoddy. He didn't come through our youth.
I think Snodgrass made a mistake because I think Norwich may come down this year. I can see that. Leeds could go up.
Norwich after that fantastic win against Arsenal, mind.
Should we discuss that a little bit? Get back. Discuss Manone.
It was Vita Manone.
He was a fantastic player.
Fantastic. Well, he's brilliant.
The greatest Arsenal goalie since Seaman.
Seaman,
yeah, definitely. Jovino as
well. Jovino with the man of the match for me. He's just quality. Grant Hall, the massive man from Carlisle. The massive man who had a drink with and a fag with Matty Hill. Not a fag, but a drink. But it's Cumbrian legend.
He's a typical footballer. I like that sort of, old day, old-fashioned football. A bit like Bobby Moore, Fabrizio Colaccini.
Yeah, that's disgusting. You can just imagine, like, at half-time, not having a Lucasade and have talked with the lads, going around the back and having a fag and a burger. And just score now.
Not dry as toast like some footballers.
Having a steak bake and that,
chasing status to warm up pretty much.
Then he goes a bath and bed, shower in bed.
Lovely rainbow before over the match. Go on, bloopers.
Who can you see realistically going up in the top 2 places in the Championship?
Top 2 places, probably Cardiff. Big chance. I know. I feel sorry.
They always come close.
Yeah, they're always in the playoffs. I feel really sorry for them with the changing their colours and everything like that. They're called the Bluebirds, but they're playing red now.
Imagine if Leeds changed.
Honestly, if that happened, oh god, I can see Bates doing that. To be honest, next season's kid playing red with
pink. Like this, like Brad's t-shirt. Look at a picture of it, so everyone can see.
Well, Leeds playing it. They did play in red in the 70s.